Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Witch and Hour Tarot. My name is Sarah, and today I am going to be doing a what are your person's true feelings for you and intentions for you tarot reading. I'll probably tap into some oracle depending on how the reading goes. But first I'm gonna start out by tapping into your general energy and your energy and how you feel about them first. That way you can clarify and make sure that you know it's your reading, and that it's your person that I'm picking up on. Once I'm done reading on your energy, I will specify that and let you know, hey, I'm switching over to their energy now. So, yeah. Anyhow, let's get started. I'm going to start with my Light Seers deck because I love this deck. I get the best messages from it. So, yeah. Spirit, please protect me as I channel the messages from my collective. Let's tune into their energy. Tell me how they feel about their person. Tell me how they're feeling in general. Tell me something about them that will help them clarify whether or not this reading is for them. Spirit, please guide me to the divine guidance and insights of truth and clarity for my collective, and clear and concise and precise messages only for my collective. Please block any interferences that could be stopping the messages from coming through. Oh, shoot. The cards got kind of complicated to shuffle just then. So, I don't know, maybe you could be feeling kind of complicated right now. Maybe you're sitting there thinking, yeah, good luck at tapping into my energy, because right now, that's a complicated thing to pick up on. Which I get it, because shoot, mine is too. It ain't always that easy to determine, how you feel sometimes. Sometimes you just don't know. Spirit, what's my collective's energy right now? Let's tap in. What is my collective's energy right now? How do they feel about the person? What's my collective's energy right now, Spirit? What's my collective's energy right now? I ain't taking that. The High Priestess and the Eight of Cups so far. I'm going to lay out all the energy on the table. When I feel like I've got a good ground story to start the reading, I will start interpreting. I will get very nosy and very detailed. So please be patient with me. And if you're not ready for me to get nosy with you, this might not be your reading. Ooh. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords. So that's the Knight of Swords is the second card so far in your energy that depicts somebody walking away or running away from something, some type of runner dynamic. So you could be running from a connection right now, I'm seeing, and it could be due to with the High Priestess, you're in your intuition, you're picking up on something intuitively, or you may not know which way to go. You might be coming through on an awakening for something, but there is also a juggle of two worlds that I feel like you might be experiencing right now with the Two of Pentacles. You're kind of like weighing out your options almost. You're not really sure which one to pick. But you're definitely running from something, and maybe you're running from having to make a choice. Maybe you're not ready to make this choice yet. Maybe you don't want to make the choice yet. But it's causing some type of heartbreak with the Three of Swords. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So, what is my collective's energy, Spirit? My collective's energy. Clarify this runner. Dynamic strength. Collective's energy, Spirit. I feel like you are, I feel like you are moving out of a time from where heartbreak made you put yourself into an energy that was survival mode for sure. You were just ready to bite back. You were in that lion energy, ready to bite back. But now I feel like maybe you might be coming back into your feminine energy, being able to feel yourself and your emotions a little bit better. Stepping out of that. Okay, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to pounce. You know, fuck around and do the wrong thing and I'm gonna pounce on you type thing. You're coming out of that, I feel like. Yeah, so the High Priestess feels like an awakening to me now since the Strength is here. It kind of opens up a little bit more of a energy outlook. You are coming into a spiritual awakening of some sort from some type of situation that you wound up having to walk away from. You had to make a choice to walk away from something. And when you made that choice, you didn't just walk away, you ran. And I feel like Spirit guided you to do this. Because if you didn't, you were just going to continue to sit in that heartbreak of the Three of Swords. But now you're coming up out of that and you're transitioning and gaining your strength back and maybe even finding new parts of yourself that you were not aware of before. Maybe you're learning new things about yourself. Maybe you're feeling more into your feminine energy than you ever have. And I say feminine just because it's a woman. But, I mean, flip the roles. I'm not picking genders here. We all got both energies. So, but maybe you're just tuning into your emotions more. Maybe you're able to sit down and relax and actually feel how you feel a little bit easier than you were before. Because before you were too tangled up in running from having to make this choice that you were trying to avoid at first. Now that you've made the choice, everything's gotten easier. So, Judgment. Yeah. So you must have done, I feel like, because with this Judgment card, I don't think she's really calling judgment upon anybody else. This is a type of thing where this is like, to me, this is a repent. Like you are going to your higher power and you are repenting for something that you've done, something that you knew wasn't right. You had to call truth upon a situation. You had to be honest about something in order for you to be able to move on. In order for you to be able to make the decision you made, you had to call a judgment upon yourself. And you had to repent and tell the truth. And you had to have the strength to do that. And so now you're going through this awakening with the High Priestess. Because you started doing the work that you were so afraid to do. See, Hermit at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, you had to do some introspection. And that's a good thing. Like, that is a very healthy energy to be in. Very, very healthy energy to be in. What's my collective doing now, though? How is my collective feeling now? What's my collective's energy right now? King of Swords. And the Fool. So, yeah, you have gained some sort of wisdom, some sort of new insight, some sort of new mindset and perspective. Because the owl is a representation of wisdom, hidden knowledge, inner knowing, things like that. And then you've also got the crows too, which symbolize like the mental space. You've definitely had to sit inside your mental space now, and now you feel like you've gained enough clarity to where you don't have as many questions or as many doubts or as much of a cloud in whatever situation you were having to move out of. There's not as much of a cloud there anymore than there was before, because you started doing the work and reflecting in on yourself. And so now you are fixing to embark on a new journey with the Fool. And you may be feeling very youthful at this time. Very brand new, ready to take chances, ready to do something new you've never done before. You're ready to jump in, dive in, and just let's experience it, which is good. My only advice will be just be discerning about, you know, what you do, where you go, and who you with. You know what I mean? Just be careful. Hermit is still at the bottom of the deck, so keep doing your introspection, because it's still necessary no matter whether you're in a good energy or a healing energy. Always need to do introspections. So I'm going to do about 3 more cards for your energy, and as long as it doesn't leave an open story, I'm going to transition over to your person. Alright, so what is the King of Swords with the Fool energy for my collective? Let's finish up my collective's energy. My collective's energy clarification, please. Clarify my collective's energy for them. You could be a Scorpio or a Cancer or a Libra, Aquarius. Take it how it resonates. You don't have to be, but you could be. There's a lot of earth and water here. You could also be a Leo. 5 of Swords. Yeah. So something here is still kind of bothering you, though. You're still in the healing process, because even the King of Swords, even though he's found his clarity, and even though he stepped into the inner knowing knowledge and gained better insight than what he had before, he's still trying to figure some things out. And that may not be anything to do with what you were moving out of. It may be something concerning some type of outcome that was a result of what you had to move out of. Some type of change that whatever situation you were moving out of caused, and now you're having to figure it out. Maybe you've got things to sort out in your life that were affected by this energy that you wound up running from. So yeah. So you're just trying to, you're in a good energy. You're in a healing energy. You've got a lot of clarity. I feel like you're very intuitive. You're in the middle of healing. You're doing the work. You're in a very good energy collective. So that's a good thing. Now, I'm not going to do 2 more cards. I think I'm going to go to your person now and see how they feel. But first, before I do that, actually, I want to see what's in your path of shadows, in your energy first. So, what's in the shadows for my collective's energy? What is in the shadows for my collective's energy? What is in the shadows for my collective's energy? What's in the shadows for my collective's energy, Spirit? Shadows for my collective? That's not... Sorry, I thought that I threw that away. It's not anything. What's in the shadows for my collective's energy? That came out fast, and that came out... Okay, so you've got crystal ball, intuition, clairvoyance, focus. And then you've got overthinking, each thought a labyrinth, endless, obscure, there is no peace amidst the self-imposed torture. So, you could be having intrusive thoughts and negative thoughts and beliefs about yourself that are trying to interfere with you at this time. They may be trying to block you in your progress, maybe trying to distort your thinking and your course of action. But you need to just stay focused. Stay focused and know when your mind is playing tricks on you and when it's not. Don't fall for the negative bullshit that your mind's trying to pull on you. Because obviously that's just part of healing from whatever you went through. You're purging that out. So of course it's going to show up some, but try not to let it pull you back in, because it could do that, but don't let it, okay? Because, you're a wonderful person. You can do this. You're strong. You've already started doing the work, which I'm very proud of you for. So just keep going. Keep going and know the difference, okay? Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go to your person's energy, and I'm going to change tarot decks for this, I think. Alright, Spirit, let's channel my collective person's energy, how they really truly feel about my collective and their real true intentions for my collective and their connection. Tell me what my collective needs to know at this time about their person and their feelings for them and their intentions for them, please. Spirit, please protect me for channeling any messages from my collective and block any interferences that could be trying to stop the messages from coming through. Please channel my collective person's energy right now. Tell me how they feel about my collective and what my collective needs to know about their feelings and intentions. What's their current energy? Current energy is my collective person's in. Current energy is my collective person in. What current energy is my collective's person in? So you've got the Star in the Star in reversed and the Knight of Swords in reversed. So that's the Knight of Swords again. One of you is your energy's running away from this, juggling things. So this could be the past person or the past situation that you were walking away from. I'm not quite sure yet, but I have a feeling that it is, because this Star in reverse tells me that there was something that this person was just not picking up. You were laying something down on the table, trying to communicate with this person, and they were just not getting it. They were just blind to everything. I don't see it. There ain't no light in the tunnel for me. Type deal. You know what I mean? Like, huh? What? What you say? But, they're not in a good energy either, because with this Knight of Swords, he look like he's ready to fight. You can see his face. He's not running, he's coming. Whether he's in reverse or not, this motherfucker is coming, okay? But he's coming with force. And I feel like he's in an immature mindset. Like I said, there's something he just didn't pick up. He just didn't understand this person, this energy. Not picking genders, like I said, I'm just talking. There's something that your person just did not pick up. They did not understand it. And it's causing them to want to come and create chaos and conflict, because you've walked away from the situation. And they're like, what the fuck? Because they didn't see what you were trying to tell them. Look, you got the devil at the bottom of the deck. Something ain't right. Dude ain't in their right mind right now. They're not, Yeah, I don't even think they're trying to understand whatever it is that caused this riffraff. I think this is your past person or the situation that you had to walk away from and try to heal from. This person's coming up in this reading. I'm sorry for that. Maybe you're not moved on to somebody else yet. Maybe that is who's been on your mind. Who knows? Maybe they're doing something inside your energy, even though y'all might not be talking. We're gonna find out. Okay, so what is this confront confrontational energy for my collective's person, Spirit? What is this confrontational energy for my collective's person? What is this for my collective's person, please? Tell me more about my collective person's energy, please, Spirit. More about my collective person's energy, please. It's hiding. Something's still being hidden. Something is not easy to see, obviously, because I'm having a hard time getting it to come out. Please tell me a little bit more about my collective person's energy. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Okay. Alright, here. That's the first time I've ever noticed that in this card. That's weird. I'm going to clarify this before I say something. There could be a truth that hasn't came out yet. There could be something that this person knows that you don't know. That maybe you should know. But I don't know yet. That's all I'm going to say right now until I get some more clarification on this Queen of Cups. Clarify my collective person's energy, please. The Hermit. um... There's another energy inside this. A feminine energy inside this person's energy. Who feels like they have won um, they have won over some type of victory um, because they have caused you some type of mental anguish. They were trying to take away your beginning, your emotional fulfillment. This person feels like they won. This person feels like they won a victory over you because they were all up inside your person's energy at one point. They felt like they were more special than you were. They thought that they were going to take your emotional fulfillment beginning. They thought by getting with your person that they would be just as happy as you seemed like you were with this person. But then you got the Nine of Swords, and I really think that that's not exactly what happened. I think that they wound up with your person and wound up, inside the Nine of Swords. rather than the Ace of Cups like they were hoping. Because the Ace of Cups, that was yours. That was yours. That was an energy that you got from this person that, you know, so yeah, that clarifies the star for me too. It's not that they didn't see what you were putting down. They knew exactly what you were trying to communicate. But they had truth hidden in the dark they didn't want found. And it was this Queen of Cups energy. And they were trying to hide it with the Hermit. The Hermit's like, I ain't talking. I'm not communicating. Then you got the Six of Wands here. And this Queen of Cups, this bitch, she knows. She knew it was a secret. She knew she had to keep her mouth shut. Okay? But that's why she felt like she had a victory here, because she thought she was going to steal this Ace of Cups from you. Take it how it resonates. This feminine energy. Not she or he. I'm not picking genders. Please remember that. I'm just saying. But then you got the High Priestess here. You had to make the decision to walk away from this, to get yourself out of this third party situation, because you knew it was going on with the High Priestess again up here, very first card up here in the fucking reading. You knew this shit was going on, regardless of whether or not he was going to ever tell you, regardless of whether or not this person was ever going to try to come clean or give you any type of clarity. You already knew. And it was a battle with inside yourself that you had to fight through in order for you to decide whether or not you were going to put up with this and stay, or if you were going to try to find happier. Which I'm really glad you decided to find happier. This Nine of Swords energy is what this karmic bitch ended up with when they tried to steal what you had. You had this up until this fucking distorted ass masculine come along and decided that honesty and integrity and loyalty was not the way to go. What a fucking sorry ass bitch. Sorry, excuse my language, but I cannot stand when people do others like that in a relationship. Like, just be honest. You know what I mean? Like, just tell the truth. If you're not happy in a situation, get the fuck out of it. Don't go around deceiving people and toying with people's emotions just because you want to be a fuckboy. That's not how it works. Okay? It's just not. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. See, what I'm speaking is truth. What I am speaking is truth. There was a choice both of you had to make. That person had to make a choice whether or not to be honest, whether or not to keep going through this third party situation and keep putting you through it. And then you wound up having to make a choice on whether or not you were going to walk away because you saw it. And they obviously weren't fixing to make a choice, period. They were just going to keep tra-la-la-la-la on like they were doing, and that's not right. Okay? So, let's see what's up. Tell me more about this. What's the Six of Wands with the Nine of Swords, Spirit? What's the Six of Wands with the Nine of Swords? Page of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that was like this person I'm getting, this person might have even this third party person may have even came up to your face thinking that they were going to be able to rub it in your face and make themselves feel good about what they were doing. What a disgusting ass energy. That's so childish. Of course they're going to show up as a page. Because that is childish. Don't nobody give a damn. Like, ooh, if you could steal my person, that wasn't my person to begin with. You can have them. Excuse you. Some people are retarded. Excuse me. Some people are just slow, okay? I'm sorry. I don't mean any offense to anybody for any means, and I do not mean to be biased towards my collective at any point in time. I am just ranting and raving about this energy because, honey, whatever the hell it is you went through was fucking karmic and a whole bunch of bullshit that nobody deserves ever. And as a matter of fact, I just went through something very similar to this. So at least you know, like, you're not alone. I definitely understand what I'm reading out here. Tell me, please. Oh, you wanna come out, but you don't want to be King of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, so, when this energy started stepping out, I feel that they were in a very stable energy, a very stable when this person started stepping out on you, you guys were in a stable situation. You had a good unity in between the two of you. You may have even been starting a family. He might have had a good job, you know. But this Page of Wands, when she decided she wanted to come in and be like, hey, look at what I did to you. I got your cup. Ha ha. Bitch. Okay. Watch this. Your King of Pentacles is fixing to fall apart when his Queen of Pentacles falls away. And I should have showed you. But I swear to God, she was the last card on the bottom of the deck just a minute ago before I started shuffling again. The Queen of Pentacles was here. So she was, I should have showed it to you, but I didn't. But I should have. She was already there. So when this Page of Wands showed up, thinking they were going to rub it in your face, because they stole this wonderful masculine energy from you that just seems to be so wonderful, they didn't realize that you were half of that. You were putting in more than half of that into them, and that's why they were in the energy and possessing the great qualities that they had, was because you were putting forth your energy and effort into them. You were helping them acquire and be who they were. You helped them step into that energy. When you walked away, oh boy, did it cause a riffraff. Boy, did it cause a riffraff. Because, you know, like I said, it took two to tango here. You had a divine connection going on, but this masculine energy was fucking retarded. I'm sorry. I'm just going to use that word. If you're offended by it, I'm so sorry. I don't mean anything towards your children or loved ones or yourself or anything like that. I just mean, how dumb can you freaking be not to see what you've got placed right in front of you? You know what I mean? And I'm just saying, like, that's how your person's energy is showing up. Straight ignorant. Okay? Don't mean anything towards anybody's special needs. Ever. So please, don't hold it against me. But anyways, yeah, no, I mean, how do you have a connection like that and not see what that other person has poured into you? How do you not recognize it? I mean, okay. I gotta, because that's ridiculous. So what's this King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles? Clarify it for me. Tell me how right I am. Oh, yeah. Yep. Seven of Pentacles. What's the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles? Sevens is like a slow energy to me. Like, okay, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm not quite at that fulfillment yet. No. Should I keep going, or is this good enough? You know what I mean? Like, is this good enough? I'm hearing, am I good enough? Queen of Pentacles. That's what that king made you feel like. Am I good enough? Is what I put in not good enough? Did you not appreciate the 7 pentacles I put into the 10 that we had? Did you not appreciate what I put into the situation? Did you not appreciate and cherish the work that I put in? I put my pentacles in, and you're distorting it with this Page of Wands here. So, I mean, I'm fixing to pull my pentacles back, and that's going to leave you in the cold, lumping on crutches, emotional crutches. You're going to feel, I mean, this person's feeling lost and empty and don't even realize why, because they're too ignorant and too childish to admit that they ever did anything wrong in the first place. But that's what they're doing. Excuse me, I just dropped this card and I'm 9 months pregnant. Okay. Yeah, no, and that is some messed up crap right there. Okay. Alright. But obviously, what that is saying to me is that this queen energy had put more into that connection than what the king realized. And when she walked away, it caused a lot of loss, a lot of poverty, a lot of hardship, just straight up distortedness. Like where'd all my light go? Like, cry about it some more, bitch, because you deserve it, okay? I'm not going to keep giving you my 7 pentacles if you're just going to sit here, turn around, and feed some of my 7 pentacles to this childish-ass Page of Wands, bitch. No. What do you think this is? That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so... Two of Pentacles. Yep, see? Couldn't quit juggling that energy. Couldn't quit. And what did I tell you? Offering that pentacle to somebody else with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, hey, I think it's a good idea. Let me juggle these 2 energies and let me take my divine feminine's contributions and energy back to this other person, and I'm gonna just keep juggling it till somebody picks up on it, and then I'm gonna act like a victim. Okay. I think I hear that my toddler's waking up, so fixing to have to go. But I think you did the right thing by pulling away from this energy collective. I really do think you did the right thing by pulling away. Let's keep going, because until they knock on the door, I'm not getting up. Strength. See? I'm proud of you. And you've remained calm through this whole thing. You have dealt with this with grace, which would be really hard to do. If I was you, I would be struggling with it mighty hard myself. Ain't no damn way. Ain't no damn way. I mean, I just keep wanting to... I want to slap this person for you. Because what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. See? See? Oh. You, yep. You brought it up to this person. You said something to this person. You're like, hey, dude. We don't need a third party helping us. We got what we need. You're causing conflict. You are causing a distortion in what we're working towards here. You are fixing to tear our 10 of Cups apart if you don't choose a different dynamic. If you don't do something about this, if you don't come clean, if you don't start telling me something, if you don't start communicating with me and doing what's right, you know, I'm just gonna go. And here the Hangman is. He decided, oh, well, I can keep lying. I can keep deceiving. They don't really know nothing. They're just suspicious. They're stupid. I can make them keep falling for my bullshit. I'm gonna just sit right here and let it all fall apart because I'm dumb. And you were like, okay, bitch, I told you I was gonna fucking walk away. Now I'm walking away. What you gonna do about it? And guess what? I'm gonna take my pinnacle with me. Duh. And that's the very first time I've ever looked at the Ace of Pentacles as a loss for somebody. Wasn't a loss for you because you still got what you needed. This Ten of Cups is still in the upright, so there was more than a pinnacle that you wound up taking with you. You took away an emotional fulfillment and an emotional connection of some sort. You took away something that was important to the both of you. When you walked away, you took it away. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I'm gonna guess, because it's the Ten of Cups, I'm gonna guess that you when you left, you took the kids too. Maybe you had kids together. I feel like I'm talking to a feminine energy here. So it's just like normal dynamic. When a woman leaves a man that she's got kids with, 90% of the time the babies go with the woman, because duh. But whatever. But you still felt like you were leaving out on something that you loved, because this person couldn't be honest. This person couldn't be real. So it wasn't like, you didn't really want to. You gave them a chance, but they chose to sit where they were sitting. So, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to go find somewhere else to put my pinnacle. I'm going to find somewhere else to store my cups. I'm going to find somewhere else to place all of this abundance of love and happiness that I have. I'm going to find somebody else who appreciates it. Since you don't, since you want to sit here and keep doing what you're doing, deuces. Now this is both of y'all's energy coming up. You're like, I'm not dealing with it no more. Sorry. I'm just not. And I don't blame you. I really don't. See, King of Cups. The Moon. Yeah, and I feel like even once you were gone, this person tried to deceive you in some way. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like this person still was trying to, even after you were gone, even after you left, they were still trying to deceive you in some way. Five of Swords. And make you fall for some type of false narrative or whatever, because there was something that you had together that they didn't want to lose. Whether it was really you in particular or not, there was something you two shared that they didn't really want to let go of. So they were still like, well, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to act like I am what they want me to be, and I'm going to deceive. But what goes up has got to come back down. And they couldn't hide from it. It was causing chaos. It was causing conflict. You're the High Priestess. You come up twice in this reading already with the High Priestess. You have an inner knowing. You knew what they were doing. You knew. You don't fall for their bullshit very easily. And they know this. And so I feel like when they started doing this, maybe you tried to give them a chance. Maybe you were like, okay, well, let's just see. You knew that you were going to see it if they were feeding you some type of false narrative, some type of false dynamic. So you're like, all right, I'll give you a chance. Let's see what you're going to do. And then when they didn't change, you were probably like, okay, you're just going to keep on until I step back completely, and you ain't going to have no access to us no more ever, period. And that's probably what happened. Let's see. Because what comes up must come down. Like I said, Wheel of Fortune here. Am I talking about? Five of Wands. If I don't get anything out of this shuffle, I'm going to end the reading here. because I feel like I've given you enough insight. And if this person hasn't come back yet, they're going to. That's what these cards are saying right now. They're going to come in hot and heavy, acting like they're everything that you asked them to be at first before you left. They're going to offer you maybe some false truths. They're going to act like they're telling you the truth, but it ain't really going to be the truth. They're going to try to deceive you and pull you back in because there's something that you got that they didn't want to lose. And I don't think it was particularly you. I think it was something that you two shared. But I'm not worried about you. Honestly, I think you're going to see it. I think you're going to know. You're not going to fall for it. You're just going to be like, all right, well, to be honest, that's what I see here. Because, I mean, it's... One more time for the collective. Is there any other messages my collective needs to know right now, Spirit, please? Yeah. Hey, I want to give you this half-ass empty cup that I done poured the first half into somebody else. I'm gonna act like I didn't do that, though. I want to offer you this cup. You want it? You want this cup that you're gonna have to share with somebody else? Do you want it? You want it? You want it? You're like, nah. Nah, I don't. Because you ain't changed. Nah, I'd rather take on all this shit by myself. I'd rather do it by myself. Nah. Ten of Wands, that's when you started doing the introspection, the work, the awakenings. You're like, I'm done with this bullcrap. Any more messages for my collective, please, Spirit? Any more messages for my collective? Is there any more messages for my collective? Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You just keep on sitting with your clarity. You keep on sitting with your inner knowing. You keep on being this high priestess. You keep on knowing what you know. Don't let this person try to distort you or make you doubt your own intuition and your own judgment of things. They are a gaslighter. They are a liar, a manipulator. They have some sort of motive in their approach to come back, and it's not beneficial to you. It's not with your best interest at all. This is something that is strictly with their interest in mind only. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. They ain't trying to please nobody else. Not your kids, not you, not nobody, not this third party, just themselves. Okay? So don't let them make you doubt yourself. Don't let them deceive you. Don't let them make you come back into this connection because they're full of shit. Alright, collective. This was your reading. Ten of Wands and Justice at the bottom of the deck. Justice will be served. Give it some time. The Sun's right after that. Yeah. Give it some time. Protect what you still have. Judgment of Four of Pentacles and the Judgment. Yeah. Give it some time. Protect what you still have. Make moves of further personal prosperity and abundance. Do what's needed to be done in order to sit in your own seat of comfort again without having to have another energy to help you bring it here. Because obviously in this reading it showed you contributed more into this connection than they did. You were more of the abundance that you guys shared than they were to begin with. So if you can do that with another person feeding off your energy, you can do it for yourself and for your children if you got kids or whatever. You don't need no help. Do it for y'all. Do it for what's really important. Work on yourself. Be patient. Things are going to be heavy for a while. It's going to be hard. Nothing good is ever easy. Nothing good ever comes without no work. You always will have to work for the good parts of life. You're always going to struggle to get to the good. Sometimes it gets worse before it gets better. But this is something that you've got in the bag. You can do it. So just do it. Don't worry about this other energy. Stop worrying about this other energy. Don't think about this person. Do not let this person come in and steal from you, because that's all they're doing. They don't care about sharing with you. If they did, they would have done it right the first time. There's no changing for this person. This person is not going to change. Don't let them make you think that they will, because they're not. They're just coming in to take whatever it is that you have that y'all shared together that they want, and once they get their hands on it, they're gone. And more than likely, whatever this is, it's important to you too, so stay the fuck away from this person, okay? If you're already gone from them, stay the fuck away. Don't let them reel you back in for no reason. Even if your energy and the weight of your world seems heavy and you feel like you could use their help and you feel like you could really just, if you find yourself getting mad at them every once in a while because you're having a hard time and you feel like they should be there to help you, when they come back in, don't let that feeling overcome what you already know. Follow your intuition. Follow your heart. Do what you know is right. Your heart and your mind already know. Okay? And everything's going to be okay, because justice will be served to this energy. And you're not going to lose the sun. You're not going to lose this love, this unity, this child. Whatever was destined and divine that came from this, you're not going to lose it. If anything, you're going to add to it. And this person's going to get what they're going to get. So just be patient with yourself. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some credit for the work that you're doing. Do as much introspection and as much inner work and inner purging as you need to. You just purge the shit out of it, okay? Keep working towards it. It's going to be alright. And just know that I know exactly how it feels. I've been there. I'm actually coming out of this energy myself right now. I'm at the very, very end of the tunnel. So, you guys, if y'all ever need anything, if you want a personal reading, or if you need any guidance or insight, or maybe just a friend, comment down below. I'll be happy to give you my email. We can hash things out. I'll give you a personal reading if you want a personal reading. Just, don't be afraid to reach out, because you're not alone. And you've got this. I really do believe that you've got this. With all of my heart, collective, I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you come back for more at some point in time. I'm going to try to be posting as frequent as possible. But if it resonated with you at all, if you enjoyed this at all, please leave me a comment, feedback down below, and just let me know that I'm doing something right, because I've almost gave up on this channel a time or two. So it would be nice to have a little bit of clarity and knowing whether or not I'm actually doing any good with this or not, if it's gonna, progress into anything or not, because right now I don't even really have any viewers. But I'm hoping that'll change. So just, if you see this and you resonate with it and you like it, please let me know. Give me a thumbs up if that's all you want to do. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if that's all you want to do. Subscribe. But just holler at me, okay, y'all? I'll be back very soon. if you need anything in the time being, my name is Sarah. Comment, holler at me. We'll collaborate. I will definitely respond, and we can hash this shit out together. You're not alone, collective. Thank you. I love you. I'm sending you a whole bunch of love and light to you and your loved ones tenfold. Have a good night.